Hey, boss. It's really humid, right? And we don't have, usually, if you're a straight hair natural, if you're a straight hair natural and you have no idea what to do with your hair in the summer, that's cause for going into a protective style. If you are in a season in your life, right, Lex? If you're a season in your life where you're trying to tone down, you know what I mean? Get that body right, get it tight. You working out, you going into the gym, this might be the perfect time to go into a protective style, right? Hey T, I miss you. This might be the perfect time to go into a protective style. And guess what? For those of us who do work out a lot and we're afraid of how our hair smells because the moisture is trapped, I have something in here for you too. I've thought of us. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so we're going to get into the meat and potatoes, and we're going to talk about some protective styles. We're going to talk about how to prep for your protective style, what maintenance looks like in your protective style, and what takedown should look like in these 3 different kinds of protective styles. Okay, so here's where I'm asking you to do me a favor. Hey, Candy, thank you for joining us. I hope you have your water. T, do you have your water? Here's where I'm going to ask you to do me a favor and start to share this live. Share this live, okay? We're about to get into the meat and potatoes of how to prep for your protective style, braids or twists, a sew and weave, and a bun or a ponytail, right? But do me a favor and share this with at least 3 people that you know could use this information. At least 3 people who you know are not doing protective styling right. We ain't gonna call them out. You know what I mean? They get the joint and we ain't gonna call them out, but they gonna know this is for them. Okay? Are we ready? As soon as you share it, hit done. Type done in the comments for me, please. YouTube, you too. As soon as you're done sharing, type done in the comments for me, please. Hey, Jade. As soon as you're done sharing, type done in the comments so that this way I know that we're ready to move on. Done? Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Candy. Thank you, Millie. YouTube is slagging. It could be delayed, Millie. It could be delayed. You know what I mean? But I feel like they're not doing their job over there. Thank you, Lex. Hey, boss. As soon as YouTube tells us that they're done and we're ready to move on, we can move on. Thank you, Isabella. All right. Okay. So the very first that we'll go over is how to prepare for braids. Okay. Whether you are sitting with a stylist, whether you are going to a braider, whether you're going to, thank you, Miss Nylon, whether you are going to a braider who maybe you don't trust the products that they're using in the salon, or if you are going to a braider and you want to reduce the amount of time that you are sitting through that appointment and you are going to be shampooing and conditioning your hair yourself, here are some of the, hey, Patricia, here are some of the things that have been really helpful, because what I do, here are some of the things that have been really helpful with me helping my clients prep for braids or twists, right? Or sewing. Did y'all know that Texture Press does that? Did y'all know that we will prep your hair for braids? We will prep your hair for a protective style. Did it this morning. Had a couple clients this morning, did it this morning. We will prep you for braids, right? We'll prep you for a protective style. Sometimes we don't trust the products that our braider uses, right? Sometimes our braider is like, I'm not doing all that. I'm already braiding it. I'm not offering the service to shampoo and condition it. And so we'll do it for you, right? So here's what I think about often, right? Because I've told y'all on different occasions that one of my favorite things to do is to think when it comes to hair care for you. That's my job, right, Lex? Not the crusty gel thing being offered. So here's how I think, right? As a professional, that's my job, right? To teach you how to think like a professional when it comes to hair care. When I am thinking about prepping a client for braids, what I am thinking about is this, right? I'm saying to myself, I'm going to use a protein-focused shampoo and or conditioner on this client because what I'm going to do during this appointment is give her the information on how to keep her hair moisturized while she's in a protective style. If she is going to be heavily into moisture while she is in her protective style, we are going to set her up for the moisture retention by using a protein-focused shampoo and or conditioner. And why is it going to be important for us to start with protein as a base while you as the client are focusing on moisture throughout the duration of your protective style. I'm going to say that again. Why is it important for us to have a base of protein, a foundation of protein, a foundation of strength, so that while you're in your protective style, you can focus on moisture? Why is that going to be important? Miss Six says for balance. Jocelyn says for balance. Angelique says for balance. Any other takers? Why do we set the foundation? Thank you, Millie, right? I don't know is a totally acceptable answer here. Hey, Fancy. For strength, right? You set the foundation of strength so that this way, while you are focused on moisture, thank you, Leah, while you are focused on moisture in your protective style, we have created balance already, right? We have created balance already. I gave you the foundation for strength, and you are going to focus on moisture while you're in your protective style so that we are keeping strong with the theme of balance.